Welcome to Get Real. Let's get real about real estate with Michelle Quaranta
and Mark Riley.
Well, welcome back, Miss Julie Hanson.
Thank you so much.
We are so excited to chat with you today. Just dive into your real estate investment lifestyle and where you're at today.
Because everybody wants to do what you do and not everybody can. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Well, okay, so I just kind of fell into it, though. You just don't really plan for these things, but you do save money.
Well, we're gonna get real right now.
Yeah,
okay,
let's get real.
So let's get, okay, I'm going to get down.
And your mic. Bring your mic in a little closer so we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. So,
all right. Tell us, girl.
Right. Okay. So I just started out by winding up with about 50 grand in my savings account, which I don't know how it got there. I honestly cannot tell you.
Didn't rob a bank or anything?
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I probably would have remembered that. So anyway, so then I purchased a house in Spring Valley. It was a condo, and it was 3 doors down from the guy that was going to be my property manager. So being new, that just felt very safe, right? And I paid crazy little because it was like 10 years ago, right?
Being at the right place at the right time.
At the right time, yeah.
Someone's smiling down on you.
And then I got the bug because it's like a tattoo where you get one and then you need another and then you need another. So I wound up buying my nephew's house in Texas. Small, podunk, backward town, Kingsville, Texas. But
apologies, anyone from Kingsville.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be so surprised if anybody was listening. So anyway, so I bought it for $80,000 and I financed it as a second home, which meant that I had to put $10,000 or 10% down, which was $8,000. That's all I had to do.
Wow.
Right? So prices in Texas were really low. My nephew already had a tenant ready to move in. So how could you say no? So
things were aligned.
Yeah. I started cash flowing from day one. Right?
Yeah.
And then I went to town and because I'd never been to Kingsville. I do a lot of things sight unseen, just based on
feedback.
Right, feeling, yeah.
Oh, feeling.
And intuition. And
do you
balls.
believe that's what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get like a feeling in your chest.
And you just can't
ignore it.
You can't teach people that.
No, definitely not.
You just have to do it. But anyway, so then a year and a half later, after having this one house, I thought, well, maybe I should go to Kingsville and see what the city's all about. And then I was like, oh boy. But then I wound up meeting some frat guys on the university, which is the first place I didn't realize they had a university there. Okay. And then I went there and I was like, oh, there's the Texas A&M here. So I went on campus. That's where I feel most comfortable. And
that's your world. Yeah. By the way, Julie is a professor at SDSU. We forgot to mention that.
Yeah. And I feel like I'm 18 just like they are, right? And
don't we all?
So I just walked up to this group of guys and said, hey, is anybody looking for a place to live? Would you like to live in a house near campus? And like everybody's arm went up. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm on to something here. So I said, go find me a house that you would like to live in and I'll buy it. And they did.
And you
did. And
I
did. Yeah.
How come you haven't asked me that yet?
Yeah. Well, because this is Texas, and
house prices are a little different.
Yeah, so I think I picked that one up for $83,000 or $93,000.
Okay,
nice.
And the backyard opens to the campus parking lot. So
awesome.
Yeah, and then just fast forward a year later, one of the dudes that was living there said, "I'm moving out. You know, hopefully they'll find you a new roommate." And I go, well, where are you going? And he goes, I don't know. I just got to get out of here. So then I said, okay, well, do you have another place to live? And he goes, no. And I go, okay, well, go find me a house that you'd live in and I'll buy it.
Oh my gosh.
So smart.
And so I did, and they did, and we did. And then that one came with 2 units in the back. So that worked out pretty good.
Yeah.
And then after that, I just, and I never saw either one of them before I bought it. You
had the feeling.
You just get the feeling. And then I don't remember how I got to like the 4th one and the 5th one, but they just rolled in.
It snowballed.
It snowballed. And once people get to know you in a small town and wholesalers would reach out to me, I got some kick-ass deals. So it's not an equity play like it is here, right?
Yep.
Like my place went from 193 to 593. That doesn't happen in Texas, but they have increased about, anywhere between $50,000 and $100,000, maybe the second one I bought on Santa Anita is $200,000, right?
So I think I asked you this question before, but when does it end? Like, when's the...
I don't know.
What's the number for you to cash out?
Oh, yeah. Now would be a good time to cash out.
Oh,
right?
It would.
I have a whole vendor list. I've got all kinds of connections. I'm actually going there next week. You guys could come with me. Right? And then I'm going to check on, goodwill on all my vendors. I have had tenants that I've never met. So I might meet them, right? And then check out the houses and make sure they're in good working order. All the things.
Yeah.
Right?
So what would you like to happen next then?
Yeah, I'd really like to for Texas, I'd like to find an investor that would just like to take over the whole portfolio. I teach them the ropes. I give them all my vendors, and then I teach them how to buy more to add to their portfolio.
Anybody watching, reach out.
Wow. Yeah. Seriously, it's the
Coach Julie
thing.
In the house.
Coach Julie. Yeah. And so I don't really want somebody that needs to take out loans and get appraised. It's like, I know I have appraisals. I have CMAs.
Somebody that's got cash or a hard money loan that can just take over.
And that is interested in learning.
Exactly.
What I know, because I don't want to, my tenants are like family to me. And so I just want to make sure that it gets into the right hands.
Right.
Yeah.
That's nice of you.
Yeah.
And going back to a point you made, I really think you have been very clever in your approach, right? You almost have done the reverse of what most investors do. You are more concerned with the people. Right? Finding the right tenants, which we know living in California can be very scary.
Yes.
And a lot of people in California can't find somewhere decent, so they have to go wherever they can go.
Right.
There's such a lack of housing here. And you never know who you're going to get.
Right. And the landlord-tenant law is in favor of the tenant here. So and I know because it hasn't been all sunshine and roses for me. It's been, or what is the?
Sunshine and lollipops and rainbows.
Rainbows, sunshine and rainbows.
Unicorns, do they? I don't know.
Lollipops.
But I can kick a tenant out in 3 days, right?
Oh.
Plus 3 days to serve them, 2 weeks to kick them out.
Okay.
Right. And so I can do that. But here I ran into huge problems because I had a tenant that stopped paying me rent and he just lived there rent free and I couldn't do a thing about it.
Yeah.
Doesn't that make you
Yeah.
It's
sick?
like squatters' laws and things like
Yeah,
that.
that's the only thing that is a little devastating out here.
Yeah. And so that makes a difference, right?
And the cost of the properties out here as well, especially if you've got a loan on them. If the loan's not being paid, it's going to be a big loan, a big payment.
And the numbers don't pencil out here. So if I had money, I would not buy a house here because the return is just, I'd be upside down from day one.
For investing, but to live here.
Yeah, and living here, you need at least 2 incomes, I would think.
Yeah. To be comfortable.
At least 3% down. But I found I bought my first place a year and a half ago, and I was worried that my rent, it was going to be way over what I was paying for rent. About the same.
Yeah, it's about the same. And your rent,
and then
your mortgage
equity.
doesn't go up, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Rent goes up 10% every year. But the equity's building in my property. I put probably a little bit too much down. And now I've got that savings account remorse where I wish I hadn't put so much down because I wanted the payment to be as low as possible.
Right.
But then
I think that was a smart move, honestly, because you can save more money than if you had not put a lot down. Your payments would be higher per month, which puts a different stress on things.
Exactly. At least now I'm saving for the second one.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's...
I want to be where you are.
Yeah.
Well, oh my so do I.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know how I got here. So for anybody listening...
I remember you mentioned to me, though, it's in your blood.
It's totally. It's in my DNA.
Yeah.
That and Excel spreadsheets. I just woke up in Excel C6 one day. Yeah. Right? So...
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
that gives me anxiety.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, and I love numbers. And I teach numbers to all my students. And I say, listen, if you're comfortable with numbers, you will be the one that get asked to the table, right? And that's where you want to be.
Yeah.
Right? Of course.
Well,
not
you
all.
are an inspiration.
You are a definite
For me
inspiration.
personally,
Yeah.
because I know sometimes I need to dive deep into those numbers.
Yeah. Well, and I'll teach you anytime.
so-
That's what I do. I just love.
No, we love
love
it. And we
coaching.
love you. So
Yeah.
thank
We do.
you for coming in and visiting us today.
Yeah. So
And,
now just fast forward.
yeah, tell
I'm
us.
in a development deal in PB.
Right now.
Yes,
Very
right
cool.
now. And so I put a shit ton of money down,
Okay.
which I now have to service that debt. So it's a drain, but hopefully at the end, I have now taken over managing it, finding a contractor. I will be in the weeds. So I'll be learning.
Yes.
Right?
You like to
A new
continue
adventure.
learning.
A new adventure.
Yeah. So for a while, that's, I don't know. There's
Until the
just-
next one.
Thank God for ChatGPT.
Oh, yes. Our
Yeah.
little lifesaver right now.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's what I'm going to be doing there. And so hopefully
Very
I'll be
cool.
able to exit, have a little cash left over.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
Take a
Congratulations.
well-reserved
Yeah.
holiday.
yeah.
That's a big like
Yeah, that'll
Hoorah.
be a big win. But I
Yeah.
notice what I pick up on, which I don't know will help your viewers, but I need to be the one in charge. If it's going to happen, I'm going to make it happen. And I'm not going to rely on anybody else to make my money for me.
Yeah.
And I will probably not partner again because I realize what a control freak I am and I need to do it my way.
I can be that way as well. I think a lot of very strong entrepreneurial women can be that way. I embrace it as well, but yes, it can be a challenge. But I think that is the beauty of what you've experienced over the years, investing and learning from others or collaborating
Yeah.
with others.
Yes.
We live and learn, and we
do.
realize what's important to not only ourselves individually, but who we want to surround ourselves with.
That's so true. Yeah. And I have surrounded myself sometimes with people in Texas that have ripped me off. And so then I can't stop and just be frozen. I just have to pivot and move on to something else. So,
Yeah, you're so
sometimes
right.
you win, sometimes you lose, but you keep going, right? And my intentions
give up.
have always been the best. And sometimes I trust people that I maybe shouldn't have, or, whatever.
But you live and you learn.
But
What-
you do. You live
again.
and you learn.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm learning. I'm still learning, right? But I have never been discouraged. I've just been knocked down and.
That's your
ready to
personality,
recover.
though. You just
Oh, it's so my personality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I am
just-
so resilient, and I don't even know.
don't mess with this woman.
Yeah.
But she's a great coach. So if you
Yes.
want to learn more from Julie, just DM us, give us a little holler,
Right.
shout out. We'll connect you.
Once
Yeah.
again, if you want to take over a performing business, reach out.
Go
Yeah.
Texas.
Ooh, it would be such a great opportunity for someone. It's a cash cow, so I don't know if you can see, but I'm going to milk the cow. That's all I know how to do. That's what I love to do.
You're the best. Well, we'll see you again on our show.
again.
But thank you so
guys.